Alright, so first, y'all, I know that fan is probably irritating y'all, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't go without burn up, literally. But I am finally doing the what's up, y'all? It's your girl, hi, aka Blue Barbie. If you're new to my channel, hi guys, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Alright, so first, y'all, I know that fan is probably irritating y'all, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't go without it. If I do, I am going to burn up, literally. But I am finally doing the what you call it, my pregnancy video about, like, you know, just talking about how everything went and how I found out and everything like that. So I do have ultrasound pictures, I have everything basically. So I found out I was pregnant on January 17th, 2025. So let's see. First question was, how did I know I was pregnant? So I know I was pregnant because my first symptom was, like, besides the whole period, my first symptom was I was always tired. Like, I could walk around the Dollar Tree normally fine, like, you know, shopping, get all my shopping done, go to 2-3 stores and I'll be good. No, I couldn't do that. When I was like going to Dollar Tree, I would walk like 2 hours and then I would be like, oh my god, is anyone tired? I'm tired. Oh my god, you know, like, really be tired. And I was like, that's weird. I would say my second symptom was my period, but it really wasn't, because normally my period is always like 2-3 days late. Like, it'll be like, oh, you will get it Monday, and I get like Wednesday or Thursday. So I really wasn't even sweating the whole period situation. I'm like, oh, it's probably just gonna come on. So first it was like the sweat and the tiredness and stuff, and then I was like, I feel funny, like, I think I'm pregnant. So I texted my boyfriend, whatever, like, babe, I think I'm pregnant and all the other stuff, and he's like, no, your period just like, you're not pregnant, like, girl, relax. And I'm like, no, like, I really think I am. So I took like 45 tests. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. My first two tests, they were just straight negative. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not, you know, I'm not pregnant, but something still feels off. So now I'm texting my best friend. I'm like, best friend, I think I'm pregnant, but I don't know, like, the symptoms not really, like, they're there, but they're not. And then right before that, she was like, alright, well, after that, she was like, yeah, let's go to the hospital. And I'm like, no, I'm scared, I'm nervous. So I didn't want to go, whatever. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go, I'm just gonna wait it out and see. So she's like, alright, well, let me know. So I'm like, so I text my boyfriend, I'm like, babe, bring me home more tests, like, something got to give, like, I'm pregnant, I know I am. So the night before, well, 2 nights before that, I had to work, and I was at work, and then the girl was like, oh yeah, girl, I'm pregnant, and then telling me about herself. So I'm like, oh, congratulations. Now, my manager, I swear she's a pregnancy whisperer. She know when everybody's pregnant, and she just walked up to me and she's like, girl, you acting off lately, I think you're pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not, like, brushing it off, like, stop playing, like, I'm not pregnant, y'all. And then the day before that, I was texting the girl that is pregnant now, and I'm texting her, I'm like, well, how'd you find out, all this other stuff. And she was like, well, another way to find out is peeing and then add a cat full of bleach, and if it fizz, you're pregnant. If it don't fizz, you're not. And she like, do it in the morning. I'm like, well, I'm desperate now. So I tried it at night, and it fizzed a little bit, and she was like, girl, you're pregnant, go to the doctor's tomorrow. So I'm like, oh my god. So now my heart is like in my ass, because mind you, my mom don't know nothing. So I go next door, well, I go next door, I talk to my older brother, and I'm like, bro, I think I'm pregnant, and he like, oh my god, are you, I'm like, I don't know, like, my tests are coming back negative, but like, I really feel like I am, like, I think I'm pregnant. And he's like, well, I don't, like, he's like, you know how, like, what are your symptoms, things like that. So I'm freaking on Google and TikTok, and I'm just like, how do you know if you're pregnant? Like, my heart is like thumping. So I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So after that, I came back. My boyfriend brought me another test. I took that test and it was a faint line. I'm like, oh my god, y'all, I'm pregnant. I was like, I know I am. I know I'm pregnant. Oh my god, I'm pregnant. So I'm telling him, I'm calling him like, babe, I'm pregnant. He's like, how you know? I'm like, it's a faint line. He's like, it's just faint. Nigga, I'm pregnant. I'm trying to tell you, like, you're not listening to me. So he like, well, if your period don't come on by the end of the week, then we can go to the hospital. So I'm like, okay, bet. So like now I'm just like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I went to work the next day, and it was weighing real heavy on my heart. And I ended up texting my mom, and I texted her like this long paragraph about the whole situation. And like normally I'm really open to my mom. We busted up and everything, but I was just so scared. And honestly, her reaction wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, her reaction was worse than everybody else's, because we thought everybody else's reaction was going to be worse, and it wasn't. So I'm like, Mom, I'm pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. So she called. I'm in the bathroom like bawling my eyes out, and I don't even know why. Like, I'm just bawling my eyes out as I'm typing. And I'm texting her as I'm crying. I'm just like, oh my god. So she texts me back, and she's like, Hiya, stop playing. And I'm like, I'm so serious. And she's like, oh my god, April, stop playing. Like, she's like, well, we're gonna go to the hospital. She's like, and she's like, well, if you are you keeping it? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And then she talked to my boyfriend in that night, and I don't know what they talked about, honestly, but they end up talking, and she's like, okay, and stuff like that. And at first she was like, oh my god, I'm so disappointed, and like, it was a lot of emotions with herself, you know, as a mother. And I was like, it's not a deep. I'm graduating. And I'm like, okay, I understand where you come from, but at least I'm graduating. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I graduate before I had a baby, all that stuff. I'm working, you know. Mind you, I am making this video as I am 5.5 months pregnant. So keep that in mind. So I'm like, so she's like going through her own emotions. And she took a break. I took a break, like, from YouTube and everything. She just took a break from her business and just everything mentally. So we took breaks, and we would like really cope with it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to get me a digital test. So after that, I text my other friend, and I'm like, I asked her. She just had her baby, so I asked her, you know how she found out. She was like, girl, I went and got a digital test. So I'm like, bet, I'm gonna go get me one. So I went the next day, got me a digital test. Y'all, matter of fact, I still got the test, cause of course. So we had to go to my grandma's house that morning. So I went there, and then I went to the bathroom. See, I had to use the bathroom. Took the test, and I was like, it was just like taking forever. Like, I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And I'm just like in the bathroom, like rocking. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And it was like, see, can y'all see? Oh wait, is it? No, is it right? Is it backwards for y'all? Well, I don't know why it's doing that, but there you go. Pregnant. Yo, my heart stopped. I was just like, so oops. I took that picture. I took a picture, sent it to my boyfriend. I'm like, babe, I'm pregnant. Hold on. And he was like, how you know? So I sent him that picture. He was like, oh my god, babe, you're really pregnant. And then as I'm texting him, he's already at work. So he's like, oh my god, babe, you're really pregnant. What do you want to go for, like, do from here? And all this other stuff. And then, hold on. Where's the picture? Okay. So I sent him this picture stating I was pregnant. And he was like, oh my god, babe, you are really pregnant. And I'm like, yes, I am really pregnant. Like, I was like, I was trying to tell you and everything. Hold on, I'm trying to find the exact things he said. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. So I texted him. I said, I got the actual receipts right here. I said, we're parents, and I sent him a screenshot. He was like, oh my god. And I said, don't cry. He was like, I'll be okay. I just shed a little tear, not because I'm sad, tears of joy. And I said, okay. So I asked him, was we hiding it? And he was like, and then we were saying how we wish it happened later, like when we had our own crib and shit. And I'm like, you know, we like, but it's cool though, because at least I'm out of school, you know, everything's good. So he's like, he said, we was going to hide it, and that we was going to pop out with the baby, delete social media. And I'm like, that's cool. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. He told his mom, well, of course his mom, but like, his mom knew. Her reaction to me was the funniest. She was like, he called her, he was like, Mom, I got some news for you. And she was like, let me guess, she pregnant? And he's like, yeah. She was like, I knew it. Ah. And I was like, I'm crying. It was like, to me, it was funny. Like, it was funny as shit. But like, she basically was like, I knew it. So I was like, okay. So then he told his mom, and he told all his sisters, everything, sisters, brothers, he told everybody. So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I thought it was gonna be a secret. So I started telling people, like, fuck it, I guess we just tell people. But that's how I found out. How I felt that we are having it, I'm really happy. I feel like it's really made us out, like making us out to who we need to be as people, like people in general. I'm not gonna lie, because everybody got their own situation, you know. And I really feel like this is humbling us. I'm gonna say, like, we didn't know we needed it, but God knew we needed it more, so that's why it happened. But if y'all don't know, I am having a boy. His name is gonna be Travis, and yeah, I am like really excited. Like, I don't know. Let me see any other questions that people was asking me. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm 5.5 months. They asked me how many months I am. I'm 5.5. I am due October 1st. My baby shower is going to be like is August 10th. I got everything down pat. Money wise, everybody was like, well, how do you feel like you're just working a regular job? Me, I didn't care. When I first found out, I didn't care that, you know, I was still working at a restaurant while pregnant. The only thing was, in my first trimester, I had no morning sickness. I had no morning sickness or nothing. But the only thing, I overheated bad, like so bad, and I just could not work there. And like my job, it was like a lot of heat, and I constantly, like, I have to have either the air conditioner or a fan on me, and the fan was facing my feet, but like I need it on me, like blowing, like damn near about to blow my skin off, because I get so hot. And that was that. So then he was like, well, babe, as a man, you stop working and be the mom, and I'll go to work. So I'm like, bro. So he's like, yeah. So we, like, you know, we talked about it for like a couple nights, maybe even a month. And then I talked to my doctor and everything. So then I end up putting in my 2 weeks. Then after that, I have been stay at home for like, I would say 2 or 3 months now. Yeah, like maybe 2 months, because it's June. Let me see. It's January, February, March, April, May. So I put my 2 weeks in, I think, either April. Then I think it was April. I know it was before my prom and everything. So I put my 2 weeks in April. So I didn't give, like, I was like, okay, babe, I'm out of here. Everybody was like, oh my god, you have a baby on the way, why are you putting in your 2 weeks, da 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 da. Because I'm out here. What? I'm gone. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving it, but do it get boring? Yes. Being a stay-at-home mom or pregnant, whatever you want to call it, is boring. Don't let nobody tell you different. If you have nothing else to do, it is boring. And I'm actually glad that he made me become, well, not maybe, but like, you know, I got the chance to be a stay-at-home mom or whatever, because now I can really focus on my content creating like I wanted to. and now I have officially graduated, and I'm really excited. Now, another question they asked me was the age. Break was having a child while still in school. I broke that generation because I'm technically out of school when I'm having my baby, so I kind of broke it. But that's just me. When I first told my dad I was pregnant, he was like, oh my god, you know, are you excited? And I'm like, yes. He's like, are you really ready? Are you keeping it? And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm ready, you know, things like that. And he was like, well, I'm here for you always, whatever you need, call me. So after that, we went to doctor's appointment. My first doctor's appointment was virtual, and just asked me questions and everything. My second doctor's appointment, and it was, I'm gonna show you pictures. This was my first doctor's appointment with ultrasound. This was my second. This is my third. Finding out the gender. So that's my ultrasound ones. My prenatals, they're amazing. I'm not gonna say they're amazing. I'm just, yeah. One thing I did not know, your girl is scared of needles, okay? And apparently I am anemic like my mom. So they test me that I had to get like 45 blood drawn, and I hated it because when I first got, like, I never had my blood drawn before. So when I first got it, I didn't know nothing about it. Everybody was like, it's just a poke and then it's done. You lied to me. Well, I am not an arm stick, I'm a hand stick, so that's one. And it was horrible. The first like 3 times I got my blood drawn, I cried. I'm not going to lie. I bawled my eyes out in front of my mom and my boyfriend. I was wailing. And they're like, the doctor was just looking at me like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, trying to calm me down and like, am I doing something wrong? But the whole time it was me. I was so tense, and like it was making my veins jump, so they couldn't catch it. So it taught me now to like just relax and just, it's so fast, and I love them now. I don't care. I don't care nothing about it. One thing I do hate is transvaginal. I hate it. Okay? They tell you that don't hurt, they lied. Okay? It hurt to me. It hurt to me. I hate it. I literally hate transvaginal ultrasounds. One symptom I didn't know was I'm not gonna say I really haven't had really much symptoms. To me, my pregnancy's been smooth sailing, and I love it. I love it. I have nothing to complain about. The pain, a little bit. It's not much, it's just a little bit. So it's really not no complaining towards that part. Let me see. Yeah, nausea. I only threw up a couple times, and that's really it. But like moving wise, it don't hurt, but it'd be like, damn, like, bro, sit down. Like to me, well, my baby, he literally be like, I swear, like at night, because his dad works like overnight shifts, so he don't come in till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and like he be up and just be like moving, and then trying to get his dad attention. So like his dad talks to him and stuff, and it just be like, sir, you keep messing around like this, you're gonna find the exit. Okay, faster than you think. Do you want to find it? I don't think so. But I will do another update when I will be vlogging my whole pregnancy, y'all. Yes, I will be vlogging my whole pregnancy, everything about it, and I am just so grateful for the life I have, even though I am pregnant and having a baby while 18, but that don't stop nothing. And for any teen moms out here, let me tell you something. Don't let nobody, when I say nobody, I mean nobody, tell you that you can't finish your life because you're pregnant. That's a lie. Yes, it will be a setback. Will it stop you completely? No. Get your ass up. Go do what you gotta do. Okay, honey? Because it ain't over. Trust me when I tell you it ain't over. It's just a little setback. And if it's unplanned, God know you needed it. Always remember that. If it's an unplanned pregnancy, God know you needed it more than you knew you needed it. And it's truly a blessing. But that's really that. I have a great pregnancy. It's an amazing. I'm having a baby boy. it's really nothing more in the world I can wish for besides him, and I love him to death. I love my little family in general. I love my family to death that I have created. I thank God that I have created this family. Well, he has created this family for me, because it helped move me and my boyfriend so much, to the point we was like, damn, we were crazy before this, and we're humbled. But yeah, without further ado, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow your girl on all social media platforms. Bye, y'all.